I think most people would agree Donald Trump might be the most divisive presidential candidate ever. Even as he continues to win primaries, many are openly comparing Donald Trump to Adolf Hitler.
We pledge to you that we will root out the communists, Marxists, fascists, and the radical left thugs that live like vermin within the confines of our country, that lie and steal and cheat on elections.
You know who else considered his enemies to be vermin? Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, it's pretty common. In fact, New York's Daily News ran this front page earlier this week: Trump is Hitler. And it doesn't get much worse than Trump is Hitler.
People keep calling Trump Hitler. I get it. The rhetoric is ugly, but if you want to stop an authoritarian slide, you have to name the right playbook. Trump's method looks way more like Viktor Orbán's illiberal democracy, with Mussolini-style spectacle, than Hitler's total police state. Stick with me, I'll show you the receipts. First, the words. Trump has called opponents vermin, promised, "I am your retribution," and claimed Article 2 lets him do whatever I want. He's also said immigrants are poisoning the blood of America. These are classic dehumanization and strongman cues. Hitler is the internet's shorthand for evil, but the mechanism matters. Hitler ruled through a one-party totalitarian state with pervasive secret police terror and total press control. That's not where the US is. Trump's pattern is erode from within, delegitimize the press as enemy of the people, flirt with one-day dictatorship sound bites, and purge the civil service so loyalists run the machine. That maps onto Orbán's Hungary far better than the Nazi model. Orbán's playbook: 1. Capture the refs, courts and neutral agencies. 2. Tilt the field, election rules and media ownership. 3. Punish critics with sovereignty laws and investigations. 4. Feed a patronage network that rewards loyalty. That's illiberal democracy. Elections exist, but the game is rigged. Freedom House now rates Hungary partly free. Trump praises Orbán as a fantastic leader. He seeks public alignment and pushes US versions of state capture, like reviving Schedule F to fire tens of thousands of protected civil servants. That's the institutional move that converts vibes into power. Why Mussolini? Mass rallies, machismo, vengeance branding, "I am your retribution," and a theatrical promise to restore national greatness. Scholars of authoritarianism have been calling this out for years. If you mislabel the threat, you prepare for the wrong fight.
Victor, I call him.
Hitler talk primes people for a cartoon tyrant. Orbán talk warns you about a lawyered-up autocrat using laws, courts, and payroll to lock in power. That's how democracies slip without jackboots. Here's what to watch for next. Efforts to weaken independent media and civil society. Personnel purges cloaked as efficiency. Election rule tweaks that look boring but bite hard. Criminalizing dissent via sovereignty or foreign agent style laws. So yeah, stop calling Trump Hitler. The rhetoric echoes Hitler. The method imitates Orbán, performed with Mussolini-level theater. If you want to keep a democracy, focus on the boring levers where power gets welded.
Then I have an Article 2 where I have the right to do whatever I want as president, but I don't even talk about that.
There's a thing called Article 2. Nobody ever mentions Article 2.
More importantly, Article 2 allows me to do whatever I want. Article 2 would have allowed me to fire him.
So it's not
But I wasn't going to fire. You know why? Because I watched Richard Nixon go around firing everybody, and that didn't work out too well. So, very simply, Article 2 would allow me to do it.
I could have done anything I wanted. I don't even bring it up because we don't even get there. Absolutely, I have Article 2. It gives me all of these rights at a level that nobody has ever seen before. We don't even talk about Article 2. So, they rule